Is your puppy displaying signs of aggression? I've trained thousands of dogs, and in this video, I'm going to go over exactly what you need to know if your dog is exhibiting aggressive behavior. And it's not the usual, your dog is trying to be alpha or your pup is trying to dominate you information that you might be used to hearing. Just what do we mean when we say puppy aggression? First, let's break down this statement into three important categories. 1, description of what puppy aggression looks like specifically. 2, the underlying causes for the behavior. And 3, the context, environment, or situation where the behavior is happening. Back to 1, the description. This is always a key component so that we're all working from the same information and we're all on the same page. Does aggression mean a bite history? And if so, what level bite are we talking about? An example of this metric, and a great resource, is Dr. Ian Dunbar's bite scale. We might ask, are we referring to baring teeth, growling, lunging, or some other specific behavior that we can talk about to identify what the aggression looks like? You need to clearly define what you're seeing in order to begin to work on the issue. 2, the next important piece of the aggression puzzle is getting to the bottom of what the reason is for the behavior. In this case, we're always wanting to emphasize that with any behavior change, the first step is to rule out any possible underlying medical condition. This means that your first stop is a vet check. Often, undiagnosed pain, discomfort, or anxiety might be the root of the behavior we see. So once we figure out and understand the why behind the behavior, we can then come up with an actionable plan. Third, we want to understand just when the aggressive behavior occurs. For example, do we only see the behavior when we're approaching a dog who has a high-value item like a favorite toy? Or do we only see the aggressive behavior when a stranger enters the house? Another example is, do we see the aggressive behavior when we see another dog when out on walks? Understanding the context for the behavior can help us to come up with a plan to avoid the dog practicing the unwanted versions. A, for safety, and B, so that this doesn't become your dog's go-to behavior or heavily reinforced habit. All while we then work on training alternative appropriate options.